Hey guys, Nick here, and I have some Modern Warfare 2 gameplay using the Vector with extended mags, which the Vector really isn't the best gun, but I do quite enjoy using it. It is outclassed by quite a few other SMGs, but it's still pretty decent, and I quite enjoy it. Now I want to point something out at the beginning here. I lie down and I shoot this guy, and some of you may be wondering how I knew he was there, and it's because I saw him break the window there. And you can look for the window to be broken, or you can usually hear it being broken, and that will let you know when somebody's coming, or you can get shot through the wall by some guy with Rafka. But anyways, I've played a lot of Modern Warfare 2, and I've used a lot of like UMP and ACR, so I've been kind of in the mood to use less commonly used weapons, such as the Vector, and I do quite enjoy using it. It has a very fast fire rate, a very low damage, and a very controllable amount of recoil. I was using it with the silencer for a bit, which is good and bad. Like, you can get really close to people and shoot them and they don't know where you are, which is good, but at a distance you're going to pretty much use the entire clip to kill somebody, because I think the Vector at a distance is actually weaker than some pistols, so it's not very strong, but it does shoot very fast, and as I said, the recoil on it's not really that bad. I don't really mind the iron sight, but I found that the extended mags works the best, especially on a map like Highrise, where they probably know where I am already. So it doesn't really matter if I'm shooting. Like, I'm pretty much standing outside their spawn and shooting at them, so they probably already know where I am. But if it's a map like Underpass, where I'm going to be all like sneaky and run around, I'd probably throw on a silencer, and it might actually work out well, because Underpass you can usually pull off a lot of one-on-one gunfights, and you usually have time to reload before you run into another person. But a map like Highrise, you want to shoot into their spawn, so you want to have a lot more ammo. You want to have that larger ammo capacity that you get with extended mags. So that's kind of why I chose it. The only reason that the Vector is really usable at all is due to its really high fire rate. It has probably the lowest damage out of any primary in the game. Its maximum damage is 25 and its minimum damage is 20. So assuming you're using stopping power, at a close range this is going to take 3 bullets to kill, and this is going to take 4 bullets to kill at a long range, which long range for an SMG really isn't that far away. I think it's like something like 20 meters, which is like 60 feet. So yeah, if they're not really close to you, then you're probably going to take at least 4 bullets to kill them, which is good because it has a high fire rate. But the disadvantage to this high fire rate is that you empty the magazine really quickly. So I find it difficult to get much more than 2 kills without reloading. Sometimes you can pull off like 3 or 4 if people are really close and you get some like collateral damage, or if you're just really accurate, you know, the people are standing still and you're not having to fire very many bullets. But I find for the most part, if you're not using extended mags, 2 kills. If you are using extended mags, you can probably get about 3 kills per magazine on average, but sometimes it takes up to the entire magazine. You know, if your target's moving and you're missing them a bit, and you're at a distance, and you've got a bit of recoil to control. Like, the Vector's recoil is not really that bad, but there is a little bit, so it's not going to go 100% on target all the time, and nobody's 100% accurate, so you're going to be missing a little, and it does take quite a few shots to kill people, which is one of the reasons that the UMP is so amazing. It's not just the fact that it has like epic range, it's the fact that it has more of a slow fire rate with the higher damage, which means that you can get more kills per magazine, so you don't have to reload as often. Like with the UMP, it's not uncommon to get 4 or 5 kills without having to reload, but with the Vector, if you manage to get 5 kills without reloading, not using extended mags, then wow, you are amazing. that's some really like accurate shooting, or you got really lucky. But you know, UMP 5 kills is not really a big deal, because it has a really slow fire rate and a really high damage, and it has more bullets per magazine than the Vector. The Vector only has 30, and it gets 45 when you throw on extended mags. But if you look at the UMP, you've got 32 bullets per magazine. So that's a bit of an advantage. You know, the Vector has a really high fire rate and a really low damage, so it's going to take you a lot more bullets to kill somebody than if you were using a more powerful weapon like the UMP. But that being said, the Vector is still pretty fun to use. It fires really fast, so if somebody's really close, you can just like hip fire them and spray them down with it. So it's a pretty fun gun to use. It has a 1000 RPM fire rate, which is pretty fast. There's not much faster than that. Although if you're trying to get a nuke, I'd probably use Scavenger, obviously, as I am using here, because I can't really imagine you getting even the 7 kills to get the Harrier without running out of ammo if you're not using Scavenger, assuming you don't like use your secondary a whole lot or pick up somebody else's gun and just use that, because I don't know, that kind of defeats the point of using the Vector if you're going to use it for like 2 kills and then just pick up somebody else's gun or use your like shotgun secondary or something like that. So Scavenger obviously helps. Even here, I think I'm at like 12 kills with my gun or something like that, maybe 10, and I'm already almost out of bullets. Like actually I think I am out of bullets. I'm using the pistol here, so almost out of bullets, almost out of ammo. But I do have the AC-130, and I finally got the better spawn. My last AC-130, they spawned at A, and that really sucks because the AC-130 flies above the building and you can't hit them at all. Like it's really frustrating. Like, why are you flying there, AC-130 pilot? Can't you just like hover out the front and, you know, I'll shoot into the windows? That's kind of like what the chopper gunner does on this map. I probably should have used chopper, but I kind of forgot to switch to it. Wasn't really paying attention. And the AC-130 does okay when they spawn at C because there's that like sunroof, moonroof, whatever it is, skylight that you can shoot through to kill people, so it actually gets kills. But when they're at A, you just have this giant cement roof in front of you, and you're just like, what do I do with this? I'm just gonna fly around for my 40 seconds or whatever, and not get any kills. Now at this point I have no bullets for my Vector, and all I have is my USP extended mags, and I'm looking for scavenger packs, and I managed to pick one up here, so I actually get my scavenger pack. And since I'm using extended mags, the scavenger pack gives me 45 bullets, and I'm actually able to get, I believe, 2 kills with these 45 bullets. Almost died there. I think I got like noob tubed or something. Barely survived that, and then I see the guy noob tubing, and I managed to spray him down with the Vector for the nuke. FTN, that should totally be a thing. New hashtag, put it all over Twitter. Hashtag for the nuke. But anyways, that's a Vector nuke. Please like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see some more Modern Warfare 2 nukes, maybe some Modern Warfare 3 Moabs and whatnot. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.